So as you all can see, we just went ahead and unlocked Joey Votto. It took us roughly, I'd say, an hour, maybe even less than an hour, because the moments weren't too bad and the missions weren't too bad either. Now, the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do, as I said previously, is you create a team full of Tops Now players. Currently, I have a bunch of the monthly awards for this month inside my lineup and inside my starting rotation, as well as bullpen, because eventually, as you progress throughout the program, you're going to have to replace the Tops Now players with these monthly award players. So the first thing you're going to go ahead and do is the same thing I said you basically go ahead and do last time. You go into your monthly awards section and you pick the 6 easiest moments for you. Now, a lot of people don't like hitting moments, so go ahead and knock out the pitching moments. But I went ahead and knocked out Graveman's moment because it was just strike out 2 hitters and pitch 1 inning without allowing a hit or a run. I did the extra base hits with Austin Riley, Kyle Farmer's 6 total bases. I did Brandon Lau's get on base 3 times, and then Harrison Bader's 2 extra base hits and Joey Votto's 2 extra base hits, including 1 home run. Those were the 6 moments I did. As you can see, you can basically skip over 3 moments or do 1 additional moment if you don't want to go ahead and do Harrison Bader's mission inside the game. Once you go ahead and complete 6 moments or 7, it's up to you, whichever one of the 2, you're going to have 28 monthly award points. With 28 monthly award points, you will be unlocking Kendall Graveman and you will also be unlocking Frankie Montas. But there is a problem right there. They're both starting pitchers, or one of them is a starting pitcher, the other one is a reliever, and you need strikeouts for both of them. So the beautiful thing about this is that we can go ahead and now begin working on the total bases and home runs with Tops Now players, and we also need strikeouts with Tops Now series pitchers. So what I do here is I load up the lineup with a team full of Tops Now players that I'm comfortable hitting with, meaning the glitchiest swings and the ones that I enjoy using, and then I use Julio Urias as the number 4 spot. I go to ship it. I play at home against the Baltimore Orioles, and I just tally how many total bases, how many home runs, how many strikeouts I've hit. Just in case I go ahead and complete any of the 3, I can go ahead and scratch it off and then begin on the next mission. For example, during the first set of games that I had, I went ahead and instantly completed the total bases and the home runs. I think it took me about 5 innings. I still had 9 strikeouts to do with Tops Now players. But with the additional 20 points, I jumped from 24 all the way to 44, allowing me to unlock Austin Riley and Kyle Farmer. So what I did then was I continued pitching with the Tops Now pitchers because I still needed to complete that. But now Kyle Farmer and Austin Riley were my leadoff hitters back to back. Now you switch everything up when this comes around, because all you need is strikeouts and all you need to do is hit with 2 hitters instead of an entire lineup. So when I went into single player modes and played against the CPU, I remained at home against the Baltimore Orioles, and all I would do was pitch against the Orioles' top first 3 hitters, because Urias, as I said previously, he has a very quick delivery. I got 3 strikeouts. That's going to be 12 out of 15. And then I would hit with Austin Riley and Kyle Farmer. After I have those 2 at-bats, I would quit out, because if they both get on base or if they get the extra base hits, home runs, whatever it is that it is needed, you're not going to want to continue hitting with that entire lineup unless you're working on paralleling players, because it's going to be a waste of time. So all you go ahead and do is quit out and then hop back in and rinse and repeat the process until you get yourself the 15 strikeouts with Tops Now players. And you might knock out the 2 home runs as well with Austin Riley, giving you a bunch of more extra points. But once you knock out the 15 strikeouts, which most likely will happen before you knock out the Austin Riley or Farmer home runs, you're going to begin working on Montas because he's the next starting pitcher. And then as you continue unlocking points, you just continue repeating the same process up until the point that you no longer have a pitcher to use in order to complete missions. When that happens, what I would suggest you go ahead and do is go into single player mode, put whichever hitters are the ones that you're currently working on in terms of the missions. You go to the Rockies, you play as away, and then you put the hitters at the top of the lineup after you hit with the final hitter that you need to do a mission with. For example, let's say it was AJ Pollock we're still working on and Harrison Bader. After I hit with those 2 guys, what I'm going to go ahead and do is quit out and then jump back into the game. After I hit with them again, if I'm still not done with the mission, I just quit out and then jump back into the game. The reason we're doing this quit method is because to me, this is the most time saving, and most effective method possible. It doesn't allow you to continue pitching and waste time, and it doesn't allow you to continue hitting with hitters that absolutely bring no value to your team, unless of course once again you're working on team affinities or you're paralleling players. If you don't want to do it and play versus CPU and you actually want to play full games out, Conquest is also a great way to go ahead and complete this monthly awards program. But once you reach, and I want you all to keep this in mind, once you reach Harrison Bader, you're gonna instantly go down to your packs first and open up all the packs and collect all the top style players that you have not collected already. And once you do that, you just auto select, you'll have 26 out of 26, and you'll be able to go ahead and get an extra 15 points, which will then allow you to either A, complete Harrison Bader's mission for the last 4 points to get 100, or B, do another moment to get the last 100. It's going to be completely up to you. You don't have to do Harrison Bader's mission. You can just do another moment if you see another one that actually interests you and seems pretty easy to do. Now, a lot of people are asking, is this monthly awards worth it? Should I just sell the Topps Now cards? Will the Topps Now bounce back in price? I'm going to be completely honest with you all when it comes to monthly awards, Topps Now, and all of this. It might not seem worth it right now. And I think that right now it would be a great investment to go ahead and invest in these cards since they're so low in price. But in the future, let's say next month, when we get the next big one, meaning the next collection reward, all the prices of these cards are going to bounce back. So if you have the stubs necessary to go ahead and make an investment for a long-term investment, then you can go ahead and do that here. And if you don't have the stubs and you have all the players, I wouldn't suggest selling it. Just keep them and then collect Joey Votto. At the end of the day, you're working towards collections and getting free cards, free packs. And there's nothing better than free cards and free packs as well. And you'll finish it off by getting 6 standard packs and then 142 series pack. We're going to go ahead and open it up. I don't really care about these too much. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy or select whichever. And then whenever the next big one comes out, you know the prices of these cards are going to skyrocket again. So we're going to have another chance to make some more stubs. And that's another thing about flipping. Flipping cards is not just going ahead and basically going into the community market, seeing a good differential, and then just flipping instantly. You can also flip cards by doing long-term investments, investing in legends and flashbacks that are exclusive to a certain program. Since they won't be returning, all the prices will go ahead and increase as time goes on, as we get absolutely nothing from those 5 packs. Now, if you did end up enjoying today's content, once again, please make sure to hit that like button or subscribe button. We do stream on Twitch each and every single day at 1 a.m. Eastern. If you would like to support the channel and become a member of the channel, the link is inside the description, as well as the Discord link to join up, all of my social medias, and my secondary YouTube channels. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all on the